Hey y'all, and welcome to the Trail Podcast. We'll never get this. I'm Beth, and this is my beautiful, wonderful co-host.
Seth. No, that's Lawrence.
How dare you?
Look out for poop. Listeners, you know it's going to be a good day when first step in the trail could have been a poop step. And you know what? It might be our last step in the trail. Oh God, it's muddy.
Oh wow, it's muddy.
Listeners.
I thought about it. I was like,
mud.
Should I change into my boots?
Into my mud suit?
Yeah. And then I was like, nah, it'll be fine. My normal shoes are more comfortable.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it was a mistake. It was a big mistake.
You found me. I'm the Wahoo.
Oh, poor Yahoo's trying to get into the tree business.
Is that one? Oh, it is Wahoo.
What are you doing?
I just want to read it.
Yeah, but you're not clearing anything on it. You're just stomping in front of it.
I wanted to shake it because it had a. Oh my God. Oh, I see. There's a pamphlet here. You know the tree scavenger hunt that we've seen every episode.
We all remember the tree scavenger hunt.
Well, there's one of those.
Did
here
you just call it a pamphlet?
that says? You can turn off the screen and it'll keep. I'm sometimes okay. You found me. I'm the Wahoo. Good next year. I'm sometimes called the Pruche du Canada, a coniferous tree native to eastern North America. My relatives and I stand tall near the Brushy Fork Bridge. Cool.
It's kind of weird how you can have Eastern North America and then Northeastern North America and then Northern
And then
North
East,
America.
Western, South,
Like when I read Eastern
Southeast
North America, I was like,
Easteric.
oh, so it's Northeast America. And I was like, no, it's not.
Easter.
Huh?
Oh, look, there's a bird in that root. You see him? He's moving around.
Ah,
Oh, there he goes.
he's cute.
God, birds are awesome.
Birds are pretty cool.
Speaking of birds, it is my personal belief that no one in the entire world can replicate the sound of a hawk.
No, this is where it's introduced.
Yeah, here we go. No, think about it.
Bro, I just thought about the fact that this bridge that we're on is like wire. I could totally drop your phone through this and then it could just fall into the river.
I know, right? Don't do that, please. Please stop acting like you're going to do it, because you will do it. And it'll make me very sad.
It'll be really funny though.
It'll be sad. I actually do have all my pictures backed up. I don't think I'd lose anything.
No.
I'd lose time and $100 worth of phone.
Where are we going?
That way leads to nowhere.
But I like that one.
Oh, you wanna go that way?
No.
Oh, okay.
You chose this way, you'll die this way.
Yeah, I'll die this way. I'll die on this way.
Chose this way. Die this way.
Dum 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 dum.
Oh, what was it?
Oh yeah. This is kind of unfair, and we might have him on as a guest episode.
Wow, I really do just cut you off on like everything you say and then just move on.
Yeah. You keep it moving.
Do you want to keep the hawk thing? Or you want to explain the hawk thing?
Yeah, I do. It's my pride and joy.
Every day I wake up in the morning.
And I try.
I try and I get a little closer. One day I'll succeed.
Yeah. So no one can do a hawk noise. I'm convinced, because think about a hawk right now. Think about what a hawk sounds like. And now try it yourselves.
Yeah. Screech at the screen.
See, you can't do it. The best you probably got was sounding kind of like a seagull.
This is true.
Yeah, I'll try it here, and I've been trying for a while.
I've been training for years with the master.
A while is in months. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, that was actually pretty.
That was actually the best I've ever done it.
Yeah.
But
But also, we need to listen to a hawk to know if you actually sound like one.
Yeah.
This makes me realize I have no idea what a hawk sounds like. Also, we're just saying hawk. Like, there's only one
Yeah, there's only one sound.
that hawks make.
The hawk sound. Which way you want to go? Let's go this
Do you
way.
mean a red-tailed hawk?
We go on this way. I think I mean a yellow-bellied hawk.
You got me with that one, Chief.
I win.
No! Sure, I'll concede the battle, but never the war.
But never the hawk.
Never the hawk.
Never the sound.
Red-tailed hawks are the best hawks. I will die on this hill.
The best sound.
And I only know that because I saw them a lot as a kid, and I like the color red. Not my favorite color. I just like it. I don't love it.
Oh,
I just like it.
you know what the best hawk is?
The bald eagle, America!
That's a kind of hawk. It is. It's
Let's just keep laughing, and they'll never know if it's actually a hawk or not.
alright. No, it's raw hawk.
Raw hawk.
Yeah. From Paper Mario Thousand Year Door.
Oh no,
Yeah.
he's a nerd.
He's got the best theme,
Oh,
and his name is Raw Hawk.
that just sounds like a
Which-
very bad sexual position,
If you say it quickly.
or like some like disease or something you get,
Raw
like
hawk.
illness you get while having sex.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's not.
We
raw
went too
hawk.
vigorously
I'm sorry.
last night, and I
I'm
got the
sorry.
old raw hawk. If
I'm
you know
sorry.
what I mean.
I got it wrong. It's not raw hawk. It's rock hawk.
Rock hawk.
Yeah,
Okay, that's cooler.
which sounds like raw.
Which sounds like an injury you get while having sex.
Yeah, exactly. Which sounds like, phallic injury. I was gonna say penile injury.
Penile. But penile's a word. That's okay.
You know that big river that runs through Egypt?
Denial.
The penile.
Just call me Cleopatra.
Queen
Everybody
of
goes.
penile.
I'm queen of penile. Okay, so you were saying about boom, boom.
Oh yeah. What I feel bad to steal this because this came from one of our dear friends.
Our fond friends.
But he came to us at lunch one day, and he
Steaming.
He was like,
Smoke
guys,
out the chimney.
I just want to vent to you real quick. What? Why did people come to me and like they're like, hey man, I found this really awesome song, and it's always got the same beat. It's always boom, chip, boom, chip, boom, chip, boom, chip, boom, chip, boom, chip, boom. And then off the top of his head, he named 2 songs and played them for us, which were that. And later at the homecoming dance, we were just chilling, having a good time. And I was like, I noticed. I was like, dude, Hayes, they're playing one right now.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was super good.
And then we left early because you're weak.
Yeah, it was. They did homecoming at like, what was it, 10? It opened. They said they were gonna open at 10, and then it really opened at 10:30
Yeah.
because they can't put food out apparently, and they forgot the water.
I want to convince people that I am a 5-year-old so that they start having activities at like 3 in the afternoon like they used to. I miss those days. I miss when they had school dances and they started at 7 and we were like, great.
Or 6 even.
Yeah. 6 is a great time.
Especially in the winter when the sun falls at
Yeah.
at 6. That's
And it's freezing outside and girls don't want to wear pants because then my legs don't look good, like, ugh.
yeah. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy, and I hate it because like they have this whole mentality about like, oh, well, you guys are college students, you already stay up late, and it's not like I don't. Thanks for ruining my sleep schedule. You know what you could do? You could have it earlier, and then the people who stay up super late could go to bed early,
No.
and then they get better sleep.
Gosh. You could be part of the solution and not the problem.
Exactly.
I'm the sugar maker.
Sugar maple. Haven't seen you two around it forever. Don't worry.
Bye. Leave them unsatisfied.
And then they'll come crawling back for more. Yeah! Woo-chow! Guitar noises.
Well, we're playing the long game, listeners.
And that tree, Lord knows it'll be around for it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's got roots spreading all throughout this forest.
Regular old hamster, that one. Old insult.
Nice.
Oh, birdies.
A dog.
Oh, it's a good squirrel. Whenever we stop moving, I realize how quiet it is. Oh, you can hear the river.
That one dog in the background.
We love background dog.
We do love background dogs. It's coming out a little to the right. Do you think that's cold or warm?
The water?
Yeah.
Cold. Freezing.
I mean, it's not ice. You think we could drink from it?
Yeah. But it would be really cold. And it's just not ice because it's moving. Remember? It's, even though it doesn't have enough thermal energy to be warm, if it's moving, the molecules aren't able to bond together because they keep being disrupted. So it requires an even colder temperature to freeze.
Oh, you remember that dumb thing that's all like, what is it? It's like, you can't, if you eat snow, you'll like spend more water than is in the snow to melt it.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah. I guess it's because like your body uses water to create energy, and it takes heat.
Through respiration, or
I guess. I mean, through just like making energy, through breaking down sugar and glucose, and like when you eat snow, you have to melt it, so you use more energy, and you use water. So
I feel like that's just not true. Cause like I mean like you give off body heat. Like I mean, are they saying it's not worth it? Cause like I mean you could still get like equilibrium, right? I mean like so like if you're giving off like 1 water of body heat every minute, and inside some snow, it takes 1 minute of 1 water.
I dropped the mic.
Good thing it wasn't on the route.
Good thing it wasn't down the bridge.
Good thing they painted all the roots so that you wouldn't drop the mic on them.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This audio quality is gonna be horrendous, but it's fine.
Cause you're cushy. You're cushioning it.
Yeah, because I've like dropped it on the ground. I think I shoved it into my scarf a little bit.
That's awesome. How far do you want to go?
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
I don't know.
Okay.
0.56.
Okay. I'll set an alarm. Siri.
Siri isn't gonna work.
Siri, could you be an Android phone real quick? Cool, thanks.
What is your version? Is it freaking Cortana? Or do you just have Google?
I got Google Assistant.
Oh, you don't even have your own personalized assistant?
I don't even have. No, I just didn't give them a name.
My God. Well, no, like Google has the Google Assistant.
Oh,
What does Android have? The Google Assistant?
Oh.
Sounds like a.
that's true. I mean, Google's kind of for everybody, though.
I love Google.
Google's pretty good.
Like I shouldn't because they're a corporation. But like I love them.
But like, what do they do for me? I mean, they let me search the internet. They own YouTube, I think.
Yeah, they do.
They
They have Google Docs, which is the best for doing speech to text.
Yeah, you know,
Like Google
Microsoft.
speech to text is the most accessible and like the best of the accessible speech to text. I swear.
Microsoft copied Google Docs. Now all their documents have an online version.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. If you're trying to make something professional or that like is meant to look fancy, Microsoft is better. PowerPoint, Word, so many more customizable
Yeah.
features. But like for everyday use, when you just want to get, text down, Google by far and above, miles.
Really,
Like their highlighting system. Ooh.
really, PowerPoint is the only Word thing that I would really.
I love PowerPoint. Like as much as I love Google, I adore PowerPoint.
Yeah, freaking toss a picture in there and your slide is done.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, hey, we did your slide for you.
Yeah, you want some design ideas that'll just make it look 10,000 times better?
You want us to do your whole thing, and I love how it like snaps everything to other things. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes it's a little finicky to get
Yeah,
like,
but
it right.
I think there are hotkeys you can use to like either like make it disappear or something.
Really
Yeah, I think.
cool. But it's like also I love it because it like even if you're just putting things on there wildly, it still is like in like sync with everything else.
Yeah. I also love how you can pick themes, so that way you don't have to try to find like the perfect color. Like if you want the main theme to be orange and you don't know what colors would look good with orange, just pick a theme that's orange and it'll automatically make all the shapes and everything a complementary color.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Isn't complementary color opposite?
No. That's contrasting. Complementary is side by side.
Oh.
So oranges complementaries are red and yellow. Yellows are orange and green. On the incorrect color wheel, that is.
That's flip.
You want to talk about the highlighting systems between Word and Google?
I actually don't. Oh, well, hold on. There is one thing where Word
it.
fails that I would like to bring attention to. There is a hotkey, which works on any other text editor,
Oh,
which Word bungles up.
is it Control F?
It is Control backspace, which traditionally deletes a whole word, but so usually what it does when you press Control backspace is that it'll delete any white space characters, which means like new line characters or spaces. It'll delete all those, and then it'll delete the most recent word, and then it'll stop when it gets to another white space. Word says, "Oh no, man! We're going to delete white space characters, and we're going to delete text." So if you just finished typing a word, and you haven't pressed the space bar, and you press Control backspace, it'll delete the space behind it. So now you're typing on the front of the last word.
Oh, ew.
And so, yeah. So
That's annoying.
if I start misspelling like a long word, like because or something, and I realize I put an X instead of a B. You know. I'll
Howdy.
it's faster to just Control backspace and just back. You
Yeah.
know? And then on Google Docs it won't delete that extra space there, so I can still live. But
On Word, it gets rid of it and I die.
yeah, and then I have to go back and I have to, and then I start typing the word correctly, but in the next thing, and then I press Control backspace again because now it's fused with the other word, but it deletes both words, and then I try to type them again, and now I'm typing on 3 words. It's just a vicious cycle. And I have to go back and I have to manually go move my head all the way to the mouse, click in there, and put a space in.
Yeah. Like, I feel like Word was like, let's add more functions, where Google was like, let's make it, like, nice to use.
Yeah, I don't even know,
Like,
they
I hate
intentionally
Control
messed that
F.
up.
I hate Control F on Word.
Oh, does it suck?
Yes!
Oh,
Like, it brings up
Yeah.
a whole thing on the side, so it makes your document smaller,
Oh, yeah.
instead of just a nice thing on the top. And then, it's not like an it doesn't auto, search. Like, when you type in a word, you have to press Enter for it to search. It doesn't continually search, you know?
I think that might be a browser feature. Like,
But But no, right? Like Control F. When you're on
Yeah.
any web page, you can use Control F, and you can use the Google Control F, which I love. But when
Yeah.
you're in online Word, it doesn't let you do it.
Oh, really?
Yes, it
Oh,
makes
ew.
you use the Word one, and I hate it.
Yeah, that's really gross.
And I've had problems where I've like used Control F and I have found the word I'm looking for, and then I've highlighted the word, and then I clicked out of Control F and it's put me back to the top of the document, and then I have to scroll all the way back down.
Yeah.
It's just like, why would you make an app like this? Howdy. Okay, last thing we're gonna complain about for Word versus
Yeah, tell me
Google.
about the highlighting.
Highlighting!
I don't know anything
Oh!
about that.
You don't remember where in Word, if you're in the middle of a word and you're like trying to highlight the last two
God.
like letters of the word, it auto highlights the whole word, and so you have to start from where it's a whole word and then highlight back, and you have to like wait for it to figure out that you're not trying to highlight a whole word.
That's an intentional feature.
I hate it.
I mean, if you don't like it, you should be using Microsoft Letters. It lets you highlight the letters.
But anyways,
letter.
back to the beauty of Google. So on Google, it's great
Google
because
doesn't mess with it.
yeah, Google's awesome.
You just leave it alone.
How Google's is that, you know, when you highlight it, it's just like letters. You just highlight individual letters. But you know how you can like double click and it highlights a word, and if you triple click, it highlights the whole sentence? You can do that to do like whole sentence or whole line highlighting. You can try this, audience. Follow along. Pull up your Google Docs. So in your Google Docs, you can like click and drag, and that'll highlight by letter. But if you double click in place and then drag, it'll auto highlight the whole word, and then you can highlight by words. And if you triple click in the same place and then drag, you can highlight by line.
Is that Google Doc or is that general?
I don't know.
I think that's probably everything.
I've seen it on Google Doc, but I know on Word it automatically goes towards highlighting a whole word, and you have to like fight with it. So I imagine that that's not a thing.
Yeah, I've learned so much about computers since my time here in college. It's real cool. Like, so much stuff. Okay, my voice is starting to feel those hawk
All those hot calls. Look at that tree. It looks like it's got like horns or like spikes.
Got a bunch.
Ooh, no, it looks like what is it? The Triceratops or whatever. You know, like when they show dinosaurs with like having V spines all across the back with like horns, like two horns. I'm describing this really well. When it's like down their spine, on each vertebrae, it has two horns sticking out at a 90-degree angle from each other and from the body or whatever.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
I can imagine that, but I can't think of a dinosaur that has that.
I swear I remember one.
Listeners, please comment down below
What dragon you think it is?
what dinosaur that is.
Isn't it the one with like hexagon plates?
Stegosaurus?
I don't know.
That is a Stegosaurus, but
I am a
they're not hexagon.
Stegosaurus!
Yeah, they do have plates running down their back, but it's like just one.
I know, but I feel like I remember seeing one that had two.
I can think of one that has like a crown of horns.
Oh, and a big dome head?
Yeah.
What is that, a Plesiosaurus or something? I like them.
know.
I like them. They just headbutt people. It's great. And then they bust their dome and then die. It's like, ugh.
It's so
Such a quaint little life. You headbutt somebody because you want to have sex and then you die. Because you smashed your brain.
Your head like the drum. Bum.
They were playing football before it was cool. And they were dying from head injuries from football before it was cool. Well, I feel like there's something else we were talking about in the very beginning of this. This whole podcast has been all like, we brought up 3 topics in the beginning,
Hawk,
and now we've gone through them all.
background dog.
The boom chibu.
Yeah.
The beat.
Chip, chip, boom, chip, chip, boom.
Okay, I think we've
Covered.
I think we've covered all of our bases.
Yeah. My throat is starting to really feel the talks.
You see, this is why humans weren't meant to do hawk noises.
Yeah, anybody, if you get too close, the gods will try to silence you by destroying your vocal cords.
Yeah. It's like, for real though. It's like
Your
when
voice
you
isn't getting sore. That's God.
when you said that statement, nobody can make a hawk noise. It wasn't out of the lack of ability.
Well, it is that also.
No, it's
No,
not.
no, it's
no, it's
not.
not.
It's God.
Anybody could have the ability. It's just that we're not meant to.
God said, everybody can have one unique thing. Human, get brain. Hawk, get sound.
Yeah. And then we were trying to be all like, but our brain makes us able to have sound. And God was like, no!
This is our
Sit
hubris.
back down!
Yeah.
Yeah, hubris. Always get you. Forget. Whatever.
I need some chai tea.
It was really funny. We were playing a game where, like, everybody had to write down their answers to a question, and you had to, like, guess who said what. And one of our friends was just saying the wickedest answers. It was so funny, man.
Uh-huh.
I still think about that. Like, I just sit there. I'm just like, he said he eats skin.
Do you think my answers were too on it?
What do you mean?
I mean, for the question, what's something every man and woman should be able to try once in their life?
No!
Do you think do you think anal was too on it?
Yes! Oh, you're terrible.
I think they looked at me differently after that.
It was funny, right? But the thing was, is that the point of the game was to give your honest answer. So
Yeah.
they had to take that as you were honestly saying that, and not as you were joking. Which is just a little bit like, oh, okay. That much of a life-changing experience for you. Really, that reflects on me, too. They're gonna sit there thinking I did that.
Yeah, what did you say? You said something.
I said, like, all expense paid trip to a Hawaiian resort. Because I thought, like, that sounds awesome, you know?
That does
Like,
sound
go to a
awesome.
Hawaiian resort for a week and, like, money's not a factor?
Yeah, that does sound
That's the best thing in the world. And then they said I put down anal! That really reflected badly on me.
I win. You don't know who I'm talking about. Oh,
I wanna tell them
squirrels following behind us.
I wanna tell them about this dream I had, right? So I had, like, I don't know, it was kind of a dream, but also kind of a nightmare because I was in English class, and he was like giving us this whole spiel about how good we did and about how we all impressed him. And he was all like, "Yeah, you guys did so good that the high score of 100 was only a B." As in, like, that was a really good sign that if you got 100, it only counted as a B and not an A. And it just, like, in my dream, I was like, oh, yeah, wow, really? That makes my B's look better because, you know,
There you go.
that's really close to 100.
Uh-huh.
But, like, it really doesn't make sense. When I brought it up to you guys at lunch, I was bringing it up to you guys as, like, I have no idea how that makes sense. Howdy. That dog is zooming. But then you guys said that idea of a curve, and I was like, whoa, that actually makes sense. And I don't know, it kind of wigged me out a little bit. Because, like, I thought it was just nonsensical dream nothings. But now it's, like, kind of like, I was thinking.
I put that in your brain
Yeah.
while you were sleeping. I snuck in mentally.
And whispered in my mental ear. Where is your mental ear? I imagine it would be in the middle of your forehead.
No. It would be in here.
I just got that sense. Like, I was thinking about my mental ear, and I thought right in the middle of my forehead.
Where? Oh my god, what part of the brain is hearing in?
What?
What part of the brain is hearing in? It's in the bridge.
Oh, bridge, 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 bridge.
Okay.
I had my sleeve over my hand, and I was using the handrail, and since it was made of metal, I started gathering static electricity. And I got shocked. Oh no!
The zappies.
Zappies.
I don't know what it is.
What was I saying?
Where's the
Oh yeah.
hearing?
Would it be in the? It's not in the frontal lobe.
No. Well, I mean, I don't know. Well,
Is it?
I don't know. It's the. Where is it?
Okay. Well, we know it goes through that, and then it goes to the train station.
The
Thalamus?
thalamus. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, where does it go from the thalamus? It's gotta be. Well, we know it's not the cerebellum.
Uh huh.
I can only think the frontal lobe, but that doesn't sound right.
Parietal lobe.
It's not the
Temporal
reticular.
lobe.
Parietal lobe.
Temporal lobe. It got to go there. That's where you process speech.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's not the parietal lobe. That's spatial awareness. It's gotta be the.
It's just the temporal lobe, I guess.
Oh yeah, it is. I think the temporal lobe.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. Now
settled
we
it.
can continue the trail.
Psychologist in the basement, just in the
Can't
basement.
finish it out.
Oh god, Freudian slip. Now they know I kidnapped psychologist.
Psychologists.
The big brain doctor
Watch
man's.
Adam left here. There's dog food.
So we begin. So we end as we begin. All the big brain doctors in the bottom being all like, "Oh no, that's not where it is."
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, this was a fun episode. I had fun. My feet are cold, but I had
Yeah,
fun.
this was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame that
Yeah.
it's a shame that we only get to see.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Don't hurt your vocal cords too.
Oh
It's
no,
a
I'm
shame.
gonna hurt their eardrums.
It's
Their pinna, their eardrum,
temporal lobe. I'm gonna rupture
their
your
hammer,
lobe. I'm gonna rupture your lobe, guys. All right. It's a shame we only exist on the trail podcast.
and not your earlobe. Your earlobe.
I like it. Oh, that was clever. That was clever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a shame we only exist on the trail podcast.
Back
No, we
into
can't-
the void we
Can
go.
I? Oh, okay.
What? No, you can't.
You just
talk.
keep interrupting me.
Yeah, I do.
I just want to say it.
Okay, fine.
It's a shame that we only exist.
Wait,
on the
wait,
trail
1 minute. Let
podcast.
me just.
Thanks. Did you lock it? Okay. It's a shame that we only exist on the trail podcast and that we can't interact outside of this. Oh well. I guess I'll just see you next time.
On the
Trail Podcast. Oh, yeah.